believe that what they call the silent cartographer is somewhere under this island. The cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center. The island has multiple structures and installations. One of them contains the map room.
We're approaching the LZ. It's gonna be hot. Get set to call out quick. Touchdown! Hit it, Marines!
Welcome back, everyone, to episode 4 of Doing Gaming Halo playthrough. I am, of course, joined by the lovely Nick. Say hello.
Hello.
And we're off killing elites. Let's go.
And grunts.
And speaking of grunts, gotta love when they go flying. Alright, there's no assassination animation.
That doesn't get introduced into Reach.
I just got the achievement beachhead.
Oh yeah. Heroic or higher, don't let a single Marine die.
Oh. Oh, there's
But
something.
yeah, assassinations don't get introduced into Reach. That's why it was such a big...
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Downs are still a... you know... Hitting them in the back will insta-kill. It's just the flare. Well,
Yeah.
It's just no flare.
Got
They
the
expanded
Warhorse.
upon it in 4 by having yeah. Having weapon slash object specific assassinations, actually. Like you can assassinate someone with like the oddball and actually like them. And there was specific assassinations for using the gravity hammer as well.
Oh, that sounds like...
Oh yeah. And in 5 they expanded upon it more, but not in a really fun way. By making it so like you can buy buy packs with in-game currency or with money. To basically, it's a loot box, and there's a chance to get like different rarity assassinations.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah, that's why 5 is my opinion, probably my least favorite Halo.
I've just been in the community. I was reading through the subreddit earlier, and I saw a lot of that.
Oh, you're stepping on top of a grenade. but yeah. Where's it got blown around somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there.
But yeah, that's why I never really liked 5. Like
A lot of people.
the custom games though were amazing because the Forge was the best Forge ever. The campaign was very underwhelming. The multiplayer, though fun, got boring quickly. Since there was a game mode that was literally pay to win.
What? In a Halo game?
Yes. Halo Warzone. Those packs, right? Special variants of weapons that you can bring in at a higher rec cost that did special effects, and the same thing with vehicles. But the whole point is that just playing it would give you packs, and completing Warzone matches gets to buy those packs. But the thing is, like, since you could buy it with money, and some of these weapons gave you an absolutely ridiculous advantage, like one sword. There's a sword in Halo 5 that you can get, like an energy sword, that was very unique, which was a mythic. And basically what it did, it had an extended lunge range. The person also had they moved faster, and also were invisible while having the sword out.
That's overpowered?
No, the most overpowered thing was Nornfang, which was a sniper rifle that can one-shot you in vehicles and had bullets that exploded via proximity. So you could miss the shot, but the bullet will explode while it was right next to you if it missed and kills you still.
And who
Yeah, it's like-
developed Halo 5?
People for Industries.
I have no idea who that is.
That's the guy that made Halo 4.
I still don't know who that is. That is not a
344
good thing.
Industries was always there, always there when Bungie was making the games, but after Reach, they decided to take the wheel, and Halo 4, Halo 5, Halo Wars 2, and some Spartan Assault games, I think. I forgot which one. Also Terminal right there.
Yeah, I just saw.
Yeah.
Entropy. It has now been 3,000 years since my last contact with any of the other caretakers of the Halo array. Despite clear communications protocol, my fellow monitors have either chosen to ignore, or, more likely, have lost the ability to engage in our scheduled updates. The continued lapse of the domain means that we are stuck with achingly slow wormhole superluminal communications. Prior to this total communication shutdown, the only messages I received in the preceding 4,573 years were incomplete and quite perplexing transmissions from Installation 05. I suspected that Monitor 2401 Penitent Tangent was not functioning correctly for some time before his messages ceased. I have logged my concerns about his ability to perform his duties. At this point, however, I'm not sure who I file logs for. 2401 may be destined for madness. There are fail-safes for this, I know. I hope they work. I will continue to visit the projection systems at the assigned dates. Perhaps the other monitors are dealing with interfering galactic phenomena, or unexpected system failures. 3,000 years of system failures. Indeed. In the meantime, I have exhausted all scheduled research activities assigned by the Council. Once those experiments were complete, I shut down all Sentinel function and put myself into a state of significant hibernation to measure performance of the installation with negligible upkeep. After 150 years with no noticeable impact upon installation systems or integrity, even in hibernation I became bored. This was quite troubling, as I was led to believe I was not capable of such a state. This was one of the gifts I was promised, an end to strife. I am aware of the dangers of a system such as myself losing operational focus. Quite troubling. I wonder if my fellow monitors are experiencing similar states, or if this is because of my particular path to this installation. For amusement, I have begun a series of experiments involving the evacuation of all matter from contained sections of my installation. By measuring the geologic effects of exposure to the vacuum of space and the eventual biological recovery of these sections, I anticipate getting valuable insight into emergency response scenarios in case of sentient proximity warning.
Okay. So what did you write?
I am stealthy.
You're like,
Did you seriously not notice me?
no. Oh.
Master of stealth.
Oh, there's a reason why I have to wear glasses, and even then, they don't help at times.
Yeah, I wear glasses too, but only when I drive.
I legit expect you to be behind a rock or behind a tree, not.
No, I was on top of the rock.
I saw. Oh, did you kill these things already?
Yeah. But don't worry, I didn't kill anything inside the complex. I only killed things outside the complex.
Oh, right.
Outside, free game. Inside, not free game.
Oh. Man, I wanted to do that.
Sorry, it's just that Halo 1, the best gun in the game is the pistol.
Oh,
Like,
I know.
Use the holo panel to shut down the security system. Good. That should open the door that leads into the main shaft.
Oh, he looks a little confused.
yeah, especially since if you notice behind him, there was his dead body. I stuck him and blew him up behind the door.
Taking enemy fire! Repeat, we are under heavy fire and are losing altitude! Understood. We're on our way.
You're already fighting.
Well, they're invisible. And they're rude.
They are rude.
Watch out about the invisible elites. They actually prefer to hide than directly. So they will hide in corners and get you from behind.
Yeah. I've had my run-in twice this episode.
Bravo 22 was bringing us some heavy weapons. After I saw we were up against hunters, I thought you could move them. Let's move down the beach. Keep an eye out for any cargo we can salvage.
You still have that overshield, right?
Yep.
Oh. That was bad. Oh, I'm alive.
Same.
Well, I was gonna say, you could slide down to reduce the damage, but
That's what I did.
There.
Oh, pain in my rear end.
Jackal, stop. Stop. Meth addicts. Oh, I almost got splattered.
I was trying to. What? I'm sounding like an elite here. Ugh.
What?
But, you know, I've never, like I said, I've never played the Halo games before except Reach. Hence why we're starting
Oh, yeah.
with one.
Oh yeah.
And I can see the appeal. Like, I'm really into
Oh yeah. Like, even after decades of this game being out, the combat is so fluid.
Oh yeah, because this is Xbox
One.
Day.
Xbox, yeah, the first Xbox. This actually was the game that actually, the first Xbox game actually, or one
Really?
of them. Yes.
Oh.
Microsoft actually, yeah, funny thing.
So Bungie's actually really, as a company, it's actually really old.
Oh yeah, it only had like 12 people for the original, like, team, like, around, so. One of them being our god and savior, Martin O'Donnell. He's the composer to Halo. Punch him. Yeah. But, Halo actually started off as an RTS game, actually.
Oh right, because of Halo Wars.
No, just it used to just be because before Bungie made Halo, they made a game series for Marathon. That's what the name was, and there's heavy. It was a Doom-like shooter, like original Doom, and like had a lot of influence with it. even up to the point where like some aspects and maybe even like some enemies from Marathon are in Halo. And even like some starships from the Halo series are called the Marathon class.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, so. But it originally started off as an RTS where it had wildlife and like animals and stuff, but that got cut out because the RTS just
It wasn't supposed to be for. It was supposed to be for a console, not.
it was supposed to be for a console, which
I don't know if you've ever played an RTS on a console.
I have.
Yeah.
Halo Wars was one of them. Command and Conquer Tiberium Wars was one. I played a lot of RTSs on.
Did that
He's
count?
dead. Yep, it's dead.
Oh.
A lot of RTSs on console, and a lot better on PC.
Oh yeah, just because the
It's
reaction
just
time.
so much better,
It is.
and all the custom key bindings you can do.
Yeah, and just the speed at which you can actually.
Oh yeah, but anyway, like Halo 2, was one of like the biggest things ever in a sense because
Oh.
We'll be in a tight spot if we don't get out
Whoops.
before additional reinforcements arrive.
now you can see the beautiful how the body mechanics works. Look at that body.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, hit F for flashlight. Remember, it's 4.
Yeah.
It's fine. But, anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Halo 2. Halo 2 is probably, like, Halo 1 by itself was an amazing game that revolutionized FPSs as a whole.
But Halo 2 just made it.
Oh, Halo 2 is the Halo game that made Halo even more famous. Like,
That got?
yeah, it's dead. But anyway, yeah, Halo 2 is probably, besides, like, Halo 3, which is, like, everyone's mostly fan favorite because, well, it's just a good game. Here's a panel. You just walked by it.
Which panel?
Over here, you walked past it. But, Halo 2 was really unique in a sense because, one, it was just a sequel to a very well-known and loved game, but it was so much that even the news media picked up on the hype.
Oh, and this
for a video game.
And this was when video games were just now coming back.
Like 2006, 2005-ish.
Yeah.
Like,
it was during the high time where gamers were considered to be devilish. Oh, wow.
around, not real, well, just like D&D players and D&D in general, not video games. Well, video games are still a stigma.
Gamers.
But I get what you mean. But yeah, like the whole news is over about it. It's like a bunch of like thousands of people, like blockbuster lines to get Halo 2. And to be honest, if I was old enough, I would, because I know my older brother, actually was there one of those blockbusters and got Halo 2.
Oh.
So I was like, Halo 1 and Halo 2 were one of my most played games in my childhood, besides like Monster Hunter and all that. Because my brother also got me into Monster Hunter.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
You know,
I don't talk to my brother much anymore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know when I was growing up, call me a stigma, I don't care. But I actually grew up on like the original Star Wars Battlefront game.
Oh yeah.
Call of Duty. Yeah. And The Sims.
Oh yeah, like my first ever game that I have ever played was an RTS called Age of Mythology. That's because my father played it.
Oh, yeah.
And from there, my love for games went from RTSs to like FPSs, and so on and so forth. That's why I really have a wide range of games that I like to play. There's not there's not really a genre I don't like playing.
Yeah, like same here. When I was younger, we only had a PlayStation 2, and I absolutely adored it. I actually just I liked it so much. And whenever I got my hands on PlayStation 3 with Call of Duty Black Ops, which is still one of my most
Oh yeah,
favorite
Black Ops
games,
is great.
it is still one of my favorite games out there.
Oh yeah, like
And I thought I was actually pretty decent as far as it goes, even though my preferred weapon of choice was the pistols.
I mean, hey, the pistols were good.
Oh yeah, no, they were really good, especially the revolvers, the Colts.
Oh yeah,
Those
like the
were really
Python.
good. Oh yeah, the Python and all that. They were really nice, and like I just enjoyed it that much.
Oh yeah,
And
I understand.
when I got my first computer, which is it ran Windows Vista. It was that old. The
That
first
old?
ever, yeah, the first ever PC game I ever played was Sims 1. Sims 1
Oh,
and
yeah.
2. And I still play The Sims, and I really enjoy it. Putting them in.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
There's a
why,
lot of
why
stuff you
not?
can
It's like the
do.
same craze with Tamagotchis, except with multiple things, and they're
Yeah.
not like animals.
And so I first played Sims 1 and 2, and then I got into Age of Empires.
Ooh, I love
Empires
Age of
3.
Empires.
I know, my family absolutely adores it.
I mean, I know that.
And so I still play it with my mother and all that. She hates it when I play with her though because I use codes, and I just love setting the bobblehead against her. It's hilarious seeing her reaction.
Oh yeah,
But that's
I
beside the
understand.
point. And so I just absolutely I've had a wide range of games, and uh, whenever I got my actual own my first computer that was mine, which is which is the one I'm actually playing on right now. This 6 years old, and I first played TF2 and then Warframe and then Gmod. So
Oh yeah.
Let's get moving.
Well.
there's a lot.
Oh yeah. Well, mission 4 is now done.
Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you on the fly.
Seismic scan. And my analysis shows that Halo is honeycombed with deep tunnels, which circle the
Oh
whole
wait, no, we're not done, are we?
No, we're done. It's just that this is the cutscene.
All right.
After this cutscene's over, then the mission ends.
last thing the Covenant will expect is an aerial insertion from underground.
Props to the pilot.
Oh yeah, Phil Hammer's a true gamer.
Props on the pilot for being able to actually do that.